Hi, Kate Kirk here. As busy parents and proud founders of Eggy, we've tried to make it as easy as possible.
And here's a quick demo of how Eggy works. We're making Eggy better every day, but we can't do it without your help. If you have any questions, ideas, feedback, whatever, please hit us up.
I'm going to show you how to add a screenshot of an item into Eggy. So I'm going to go out of the Eggy app and into my emails because I just today received a notification email about book week happening at my kids' school coming up. So if I take a screenshot of that, I'm going to crop out the information that I don't need because I don't need all of that. If I tap on the icon on the top right corner there to export out into Eggy, this pops up the share sheet here. The Eggy icon there, I just tap on that, and if it's the first time you're doing this, you will need to add that icon in so that it does appear there. So Book Week Dress Up is the name of this particular event. Then I need to put it into a category. I'm going to put it into education because it's for school. Now I need to set date and reminders. This event is on Tuesday the 16th of August, so I'm going to put it in for that date. The time, I'm going to set the time for 8:30 a.m. Now I need to put in some reminders, so I'm going to give myself a reminder a week before that event so I can get the costume sorted. A day before the event, I might also give myself another one 1 hour before the event. Cannot have too many reminders. I'm not going to set a repeat, I'm not going to add any notes to this, but what I will do is share it with Kurt. So if I tap on his name once, he gets view access. If I tap on it twice, he can edit the item to make any changes that he needs to. So that's all done. Tap save, it gets uploaded into Eggy. All the details are there and I can get back to it at any time and I can go in and edit it at any time. If I go back out into my vault now, this is where all my categories are, and in the education category I can get back in and I can see that item that I have just added in there. I'll go out of the category back into the vault, tap on the next icon along the bottom here, the calendar. So this is where I can see all of my upcoming events that I have got on in my calendar. I can scroll down to, or I can just get straight to the date that I want to. So this is where I put in the book week, dress up, and again I can get access to that item there, that event, and I can make any changes to it. Going to pop over to the icon on the right hand side here, the profile screen. This is where I'm going to get notifications. So when I get those reminder notifications for that event, they're going to pop up here. I'll see exactly what is due right away in this top section, but if I go into notifications, this is where I can see my the history of my notifications, so I can get back to any of these items that I've previously had notifications for. Also to note on this profile screen, up in the right hand corner, this is where I can manage my sharing, so I can invite people into my Eggy space. I've just got the one person in here at the moment, but I can send the invite link to invite more people in. Also in your profile screen, you've got your settings up here. So this is where you can go and turn your Face ID on, you can change your password. Really important to note that this is where the support and feedback lives in your Eggy app. So at any time you can jump in here. We've got a bunch of user guides that you can have a read of, step-by-step instructions of how everything works in Eggy, and you can also send us a message at any time. One final thing within your profile screen is up here. If you tap on your profile icon there, this has got your name and your email address, but most importantly, this is where you can manage your subscriptions. So this is where you can sign up for Eggy Pro if you want to take Life Unscrambled to the next level. Okay, I'm going to jump out of that. A couple of other things to note in the Eggy app. Lists. This is where I have all of my lists that I use. Everyone needs a shared groceries list. So if you share that with people in your household, everyone can contribute to it, tick things off, add things to it as they are needed. Finally, the home screen in the Eggy app. If I go to the home screen, this is where I have a running 7 days of what I've got coming up. So every day that I open this up, it's going to tell me what I've got on today and then for the next 6 days after. Also has some suggestions in here for things that I can add to Eggy to help me remember if I've got any events, lists, or documents that I want to add. And finally got some power-ups, things like joining the Eggy Legends Facebook community, so you can learn tips and tricks from lots of other Eggy users. And that's a trip around the Eggy